Ample engage from this team from Fnatic.
Young generation looking for their first win. Fnatic looking to continue undefeated.
So as respecting the fact that Nidalee could burst him down. Here's the unleashed power onto Caps. Jumps away, the flash in by no! Caps is clapped in the mid lane!
I think they may have missed the window where they were just trying to push and not do a lot of turret damage, but I feel like they missed the window for Draven to really just keep autoing, keep getting damage, and push it in. So I think a little bit of a failure there in terms of the aggressive play that we were looking to see.
There's the chain of corruption, there's the charm, there's the quickness, there's the jump in. Broxah joins the fray as well. And that is a very dead Draven.
Four-man bottom, didn't need it. Mid as a potential counter from Young Generation. They're gonna try to go for the second clap.
The ward there actually spots them as they come around. Caps knocked back, flash hook, Pallet. That's another kill onto Caps. Pallet will secure it. TP coming in from Soas to try and save the tower. Meanwhile, bottom lane tower does fall. Fnatic with 1,000 gold ahead.
Most important, because once you get that bottom turret, you can swap it to top turret, right? But then you go from there. What objectives have you opened up? But look at this. I talked about the lack of flashes earlier. They're going to go for it now.
Doesn't quite get the connection. Explosive cast knocks him back, but the charm is going to land in the end as Big Koro caught up, overextended in the top lane, and will eventually fall to Broxah.
Could be the second turret in mid lane going down. Remember, we talked about they have the Glacial Prison, but they also have things like the ultimate from Reckless.
Got a hook onto Broxah as well. The chain of corruption is going to come down. There's the quickness from Jez as he tries to lock him up. Caps jumps in, but's knocked back by Ren. Good body buff from him. Jez goes low. Big Koro is now opening up the axes. He's chucking them into the back of Soas and secures himself a kill. I think I saw 329 extra gold for him as well.
Nice.
Caps.
Looking for Venus, though. He wanted to be able to burst him, but remember, LeBlanc takes a little more time for that.
That's not the sort of play you expect to see
Baron?
from someone who's gone 0-2 in lane. And
Yeah.
Young Generation could call for the Baron. Ren is there.
It's a bait. Ren still has Body Slam Flash. Oh, Pallet!
Flash from Pallet. Broxah gets body bopped up. Null's going to get the scat of the week as well, and that is a very dead Sejuani.
They killed the jungler. They killed the top laner. Now, they ended up getting off of that. Null got mana back from having the Morellos. Now they can start this up. They just have to avoid the engage. But remember, stand united.
Well, they've still killed Broxah, and perhaps they've killed the hopes of EU. Caps jumping in. Here goes Jez's as well. Baron down to 2,000. Ren gets jumped out of the pit. The Baron falls. It's gone to Young Generation, and they've still got members alive. Jez is low, but 3 members have died, and it's only Null and Ren who will escape to the backside.
But decides it's better to save that in case. Is this a base race?
Oh, it'd be beautiful if it was. It looks like Fnatic are just going to get one turret, but they might lose their inhibitor tower here. Caps is backing. Baron is going to help them push in. Big Koro, Pallet, and Null going to be able to break the inhibitor line, and Venus is doing a great job of keeping Fnatic alive. Fnatic actually going to chase back onto Venus, but this is an inhibitor gone. For Fnatic, they will get a kill onto the Nidalee, but how much have they lost for this? Venus is still escaping. Eventually, they'll knock him, but he's going to get away. Coming into this game, we talked about compositions. We said, Soas might get caught out in the top lane. Pallet comes in, but here is the damage from the unleashed power. Soas flashes the ball, but you cannot flash away from the biggest Koro on Young Generation.
On Venus. Right now, there's more spent gold on Fnatic's side, and they are looking for the Fnatic brush.
Let's see if they can set up around Young Generation. Here they go from the side. Broxah jumps in, looking for Pallet. That Thresh still very tanky, though, as they knock Fnatic back. Young Generation perhaps want the re-engage now as Ren goes to the front line. A charm from Jez is a 5-man charm. The knockup. Big Koro's still alive, and he's going to pound away on Caps. Ren dead, 2 dead from Young Generation. Fnatic able to collapse, able to get the fight they wanted. The ability to flank in the TP that could come in from Caps.
Whoa,
back with the scat of the week. Unleashed power!
Blasted!
There is a new... They are both
Ren TP. Ren TP behind. He was looking for it. It's going to come down.
Here we go. The TP
Here's
behind.
the fight.
No vision. Here comes Ren. The chain's going to land, but Ren jumps straight in, knocks Reckless in the wrong way, and now Ren is actually caught off at the back. Young Generation trying to get to their top laner, but he is left out to dry. Reckless gets the kill. Caps jumps onto Big Koro, double chains, but Big Koro turns it right back around in his face, and Caps has to jump away. Advantage, and the Stand United can now set up around the Baron. They clear out the vision, and they start it up. Caps off towards the side, looking for the flank. Onto Null, jumps in with the Banshees, but here comes the unleashed power.
My God!
Caps, Stand United just saves him though, and still Fnatic on the Baron. Are they going to do this? Because Caps has TP. Caps come back. Here comes Soas. He's teleported in. 2,000 HP. Venus jumps in, but they target him down. He doesn't quite get it as Broxah secures it. Now Fnatic still looking for the fight, as Pallet perhaps is caught out here. Caps coming in with a teleport, and Pallet knocked up. He's going to get taken down as well. The stun into the damage. And now Fnatic, having burnt a lot of their ultimates, need to be cautious about staying around. Reckless is all by himself here. Caps has a flank.
Yeah, Caps went over to try and flank. They're pushing Soaz up to the top side. Caps now on the left side of this fight. That's a low Elder Dragon. It's below half. There could be burst coming through and it resets.
It resets, you can hear the audience.
But not completely, not completely. They're walking away. Venus is now, they're gonna try to burst it.
Venus can't quite get there. Broxah does secure it, and now Soaz is looking for the flank. Has the flash, has the taunt. 3 members of Young Generation lining up for him. Caps lands the chains onto Null, and there's the taunt. That is a shutdown on to the Syndra, and Young Generation just able to escape from Jez's. Caps still has that flank position. Koro, Zhonya's keeps him alive, but Koro will escape to the top side. And Fnatic need to just accept that they got the Elder Drake and look. And now we'll see Fnatic going for a fight on the other side. Chain of Corruption lands, Desecration Prism as well, all onto Pallet. So it goes in. Jez's trying to connect. Blue Inhibitors dies in the bottom lane as Caps takes it down. Now he's going to join the fight. So it's a great bomb on stun, but lose power kills Reckless. But Caps is just going for the Nexus towers here. Fnatic have been forced back. Caps looking to see if he can win this game.
Yeah, they gotta stop him on these Nexus turrets. They might lose one here with the damage from the creeps. Venus getting pulled in from Pallet, and he snaps back. He's trying to finish it, and Null!
He gets it, can't quite take down Null though, and Ren doesn't land the body slam, but the stun does connect. Caps jumps in with the Zhonyas, but Fnatic have lost their 2 carries now, and Young Generation have held onto this Ren as well to get away here, because Caps is trying to chase him down. He realizes
he's spotted. He's dead.
He's on a ward. Is he dead though? We've seen Caps misplay today. It's up to Ren to try and dodge around. The chains connect, and Caps jumps in. Goodbye, Ren, says Caps, as eventually he will get the kill on towards this Gragas.
Keeping him alive for as long as possible to delay his death timer. This means that he's stuck, and now it's not already ticking. He wanted to die a little earlier than this.
Will eventually go down though. Caps does secure it. It's up to him, it's up to Null, it's up to Venus, who has a death cap of his own. The knockback minion's not quite there. The stun though is gonna land onto Venus. Big Koro chased off towards the side. There's the charm. The Cure Scimitar a little bit too early, but it's still Big Koro surviving. So as
Reckless ending the game.
Unleashed Tower. Reckless says, I don't care about your kills. I want a Nexus. The best 50 goals.
Misplayed. The fact that they tried to end the game, Young Generation got 2.
It may not be the victory screen for Young Generation, but they can take a huge amount of hope from that game as well, pushing Fnatic to 52 minutes in a game where they had a composition that